let's get started.
So I'm going to start off this look by applying moisturizer to my eyes and my face. You definitely don't want to skip this step because moisturizing your face will help your makeup apply more smoothly and evenly, and it'll help your makeup last all day. Next, I'm just going to apply some dark eyeshadow to my eyebrows. You guys have seen me do this a million times, so I'm just going to quickly show you how I do one of my brows, and then we're going to move on. And to prep my eyes, I am going to use this new Benefits Air Patrol. It comes in this cute little package just like this. I saw this at Sephora today and I thought I would pick it up and try it out. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this product onto the back of my hand and then just apply this directly to my lid using a F70 concealer brush, and I'm just going to blend this into my eyelid. And then I'm just going to use my ring finger to tap in any excess product. To start off my eyes, I'm going to use Makeup Geek Creme Brule, which is a warm, soft, peachy color. I love using this as my crease color no matter what type of eyeshadows I'm working with. It's just the perfect neutral crease color. And I'm just using a Morphe G17 brush to generously and evenly apply this in my crease. And as the color fades from my brush, I will start to blend this color upwards towards my brows. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bold Gold. So I'm going to apply this using a Sigma F70 brush, making sure to not bring this too high up into my crease and making sure to concentrate this color on the outer corner of my eyelid. Then I'm going to go in with another color tattoo in Chocolate Suede and apply this with the same Sigma F70 brush, but only to the outer corner of my eye. The two color tattoos should basically split your eyelid in half, and you can just use your finger to gently smooth out the line between them. Now I'm going to take this neutral brown shimmery eyeshadow from MAC called Woodwinked, and I'm going to apply this right over the bold gold color tattoo area. As you can see, this almost applies as a light brown champagne color. Again, you just want to apply this to the inner half of your eyelid, making sure to not get this into the crease. I'm using a classic number 15 brush from the London Brush Company, and make sure to press or pack this eyeshadow onto your lid and not swipe back and forth. Otherwise, you'll get more fallout. For the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to use Urban Decay's eyeshadow in YDK, and I'm going to use the exact same brush and apply this color to the outer corner of my eye. Once this color starts to fade off my brush, then I'm going to gently start blending it with the edge of MAC's Woodwinked. Then I'm going to take any clean fluffy brush, this one is a Morphe B79 brush, and I'm going to buff back and forth, not upwards, into my crease, and this will just soften any harsh edges. Now I'm going to take Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Tease. This is a cool brown matte eyeshadow, and I'm going to put this right in my crease using an extra fluffy brush. This is a Morphe B38 natural hair brush, and I'm mainly going to use this color on the outer portion of my crease. And with whatever is left on my brush, then I will start bringing this towards the inner corner, and this is just going to add some intensity to my crease and open up my eyes even more. Then I'm going to take an even darker shade. This is MAC's Espresso, and using the same brush, I'm just going to put this again on top of the other eyeshadow. I really want to make this outer corner as intense as I can without making it look too harsh. And again, I'm going to take a clean brush and blend out the edges so there are no harsh lines. I like to blend out the edges every single time I add a new color into that crease because I feel like it makes it a lot easier to make this look seamless. Next, I'm going to take my Tart Tartlette palette, and I'm quickly falling in love with all the matte eyeshadows in this palette, and I'm going to take this nude warm brown eyeshadow called Wanderer. This is a perfect transition shade to buff out that crease even more. as I said before, I really want to make the outer corners of my eyes very intense. So I'm going to take the darkest shade from this palette called Fashionista, and I'm going to use a Morphe B10 brush, pack on that dark shade to the outer corner, and then with whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to start bringing that eyeshadow halfway in my crease. And again, I'm going to use my Morphe B38 brush and buff that into the crease so there are no harsh lines. I don't want to bring this too much into the inner corner because that will detract from the light eyeshadow that we have put in that inner corner. Next, I'm just going to use a makeup remover wipe to clean up any fallout from underneath my eyes in preparation for my foundation. Since my skin is already prepped, I'm going to go in with Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I picked this up at Sephora the day that I did this makeup look, and I thought I would try it out for this look. The foundation is very creamy and applies easily to the face. I started buffing this into my skin using a Sigma Tapered Kabuki brush, and then I went in with a damp beauty blender to remove any excess foundation and to press and blend the foundation into my skin to make it look a little bit more natural. I will be doing a review on this foundation, so check back next week for that video. Okay, so now I'm going to conceal my under eye circles using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I know that's something different. It's not really a concealer, but I do want the middle of my face to stay matte, so I'm trying out this technique. Since this is a mattifying foundation, this can sometimes over dry the skin underneath my eyes if I don't moisturize my skin well enough beforehand, so just be careful. So for this look, I really wanted to make sure my contour is on point since I plan to take a lot of pictures and I don't want that contour to get washed out by the flash of my camera. So once again, I will use Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Stick Foundation product, and I'm just going to sculpt out my cheekbones, and then I'm going to start blending that in using a MAC 132 brush, and then blend the rest in using a damp beauty blender. I won't contour my forehead because I will be wearing my hair down for this look, so I feel like that kind of just defeats the purpose and wastes product. And then I'm going to set my under eye concealer using L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Powder Foundation. And I'm going to set my entire under eye area in the shape of a V and along the sides of my nose and all other areas where I applied the concealer. And to set the rest of my foundation, I am going to use a NARS Powder Foundation in Barcelona. Next, I'm going to use Maybelline's Eye Studio Gel Liner. This is definitely one of my favorite gel liners, if not my favorite so far. And I'm just going to use a small angled brush from MAC to create my winged liner. Next, I'm going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 pencil in 0 and line my waterline, and this is just going to add some intensity to my eyes. I only want to bring this in about 3/4 of the way in. Otherwise, sometimes when I go all the way into the inner corner of my eye, it ends up closing off my eyes and making them smaller rather than making them bigger. Next, I'm going to take MAC's Woodwinked once again and a Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just going to buff this color into my lower lash line. I love doing this step because I feel like it adds some extra pop and dimension to my eyes. Plus, using this Morphe M514 brush makes it so easy to apply any color to your lower lash line or to the inner corner of your eye. Once that eyeshadow is applied to my lower lash line, I am going to take a Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just going to start buffing out that eyeshadow. Now we're going to add a highlight to the inner corner of our eyes, so I'm going to take Urban Decay's Midnight Cowgirl in that same Morphe M507 brush and just apply this to the inner corner of my eyes, and then I'm going to apply a thin line of the highlighter underneath my eyebrow. Okay, now it's mascara time. I didn't have time to apply false lashes, so I just decided to pack on my mascara as always. And of course, all the names of the mascaras I use will be listed below. And to darken up my contour, I'm going to take Kat Von D's Shade in a Light palette and just use those two darkest contour shades. And I'm using a Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush to darken up the contour that we created with the Makeup Forever foundation stick. And with the powder, I will add a little bit of that contour to my forehead. For my blush, I am using MAC's Melba, and I'm just packing that onto my cheeks using a MAC 130 brush. Really, you want to concentrate this color on the apples of your cheeks and then buff that into the rest of your cheekbone area. And then I'm going to go over that using MAC's Copper Tone blush. I absolutely love using this combination because it's the perfect mix. This combination of blush is quickly becoming my favorite because I feel like it's the most natural looking blush combination. Now let's add some highlighter to our face. This is MAC's Mineral Skin Finish in Champagne. I have had this color for years and it's just become my favorite because it's golden neutral tone highlighter, and I feel like that color works the best on my face and with my skin tone. And I'm just going to apply this to the top of my cheekbones as well as the top of my lip to create the illusion of fuller lips. And for my lipstick, I'm using Too Faced Melted Strawberry. This color is just so neon red and it's just perfect for the dress I ended up wearing. And I find that it's easiest to apply these melted lipsticks with a lip brush. And I'm just using a MAC 228 brush. Alright everybody, that's the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I know there are some kind of advanced or more steps in this makeup tutorial than I normally use in my other videos, but definitely pick and choose what you want to use on your own face while recreating this look. Thanks you guys for spending the time with me, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please press that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my makeup tutorials as well as makeup reviews. Thanks you guys, see you next time. Bye! Don't forget to follow me!